All right. So let's just start with our session today. And so, what is it that we are going to learn today? I'm sure we all have come up with some expectations from this workshop. So, we'll keep it very simple. And we both want to help you manifest your dream life. Okay. So, and it is very simple, very effective. It's just that we all are stuck in our patterns of our mind. And that's the reason we both said that, okay, we have been manifesting individually, we have been manifesting as a couple. So why not give this powerful techniques to our audience? Some people follow me on Positive Mind, some people follow Diksha on Reimage by Diksha. And I thought, let's get all our wonderful audience together and share this knowledge. So this is what we want to talk about. So Diksha, why don't you start off with it?
All right. So before I start, I would love to know from all of you, what is your understanding about law of attraction? Don't bother about if we are right or wrong. Just write down whatever you know about law of attraction. All right. Now let me give you a bit of my story. So
And sorry to interrupt, please share that in the chat section so that while Diksha is sharing her story, we want
yeah.
to know what is your understanding about law of attraction so that we can mold this workshop to basis your understanding. So sorry, Diksha, to interrupt you. Yeah, carry on.
All right. So now let me tell you my part of story. Okay. There are times in your life when everything around you is not happening according to what you want in your life. There is a mess around you, be it your career, be it your personal life, professional life, everything is mess around you. And you end up blaming others. You do like, oh, this is because of this person, this is because of that person. No, but not yourself. You blame all the people in the world, but not yourself, right? But that is what happened in my life. Everything was mess in my personal life, professional life, and I started blaming other people, like this is because of them, this is because of this person. But a shock came in my life. Boom. That this is not because of those people. The things, the wrong things happening in my life, not according to me, is because of myself, not by other people. It was all me across the journey. That shock made me conscious that if you were not getting your dream job, it was Diksha, you. If you are not getting good partner in your life, this is all because of you. If you are not getting that finances sorted out, it's all because of you, your mindset. It's all you. It was all me, the mess, the fuss I created around me, inside me. I was the creator of that fuss, not anybody else. The moment I got that shock, oh, it's me, it's not anybody else, it's me. I became aware, I became conscious. And from that consciousness to till now, I have manifested number of things in my life. I manifested my dream job, my dream partner, our wedding, my Joe stock, my home in Jammu, and much more. So this is how this law of attraction, the conscious use of law of attraction, can change your life. Now, that was my part of story. Now, I'm sure you all must want to hear about his story, how he manifested his Joe stock, TEDx talk, me, of course. So over to you, Gagan.
All right. No, I think more than Diksha's inspirational story, I'm hearing people's viewpoint about law of attraction. I think all of you are right, but it is that the very famous concept is that like attracts like, right? You attract and get what you think about all the time. So of course, my life has also been just like a roller coaster. I was born in a very super I was a super in a rich family, but then there were some downfalls happening in everybody's life, which happens. But I was, just like Disha said, I was always blaming people, circumstances, and hence I was having a negative self-talk that nobody loves me, I don't get enough. I was creating those realities into my life. I never had good friends because I thought, okay, why would somebody become friends with me? And hence I was creating all those circumstances in my life. The very famous word many people use in their relationship issues is I have trust issues, Gagan. you know so when you say that you have trust issues, you're attracting similar partner in your life with whom you're going to have trust issues. So it's just that you need to change that reframing in your mind. And of course, it's not an overnight job. You have to be patient with yourself, with the people outside you, people who are around you, and make sure you are in a high vibrational state. And we're going to talk about all these things about law of attraction today and tomorrow. So hold on to your horses. And not just by changing my own mindset, I was able to change my life. And by the divine guidance, I was able to change life of more than 20,000 people, and of course 180,000 people who follow me on Instagram and other social media handles. They look forward to it. So it is my purpose now, not to just take care of my mental health, also to take care of the mental health of the people who follow us. So we are a big family of positive minds and reimaged by Diksha. So that's the objective, that if me being an introvert, I've been introvert for 30 years of my life. I never had friends, right? So if I being an introvert dreamt of becoming a public speaker or a motivational speaker, and now I am right here in front of you know, speaking a fluent English, not a perfect English, a fluent English, you know, able to convey my messages. So this was not possible 10 years back or 5 years back when I had a lot of self-doubt. If I can be here right now, each of you have this power. It's just that you need to tap on this power. So believe in yourself. That the first fundamental about law of attraction or any aspect of life. If you believe in yourself, you believe in the universe, the things will happen more quickly. So that's the reason many people are not able to manifest, because उनको लगता है कि वो 1 करोड़ रुपया या 10 लाख रुपए कैसे कमा सकते हैं, उनकी तो सेल्फ वर्थ इतनी है ही नहीं है. How can I find a good soulmate or a partner? Because their self worth is low. They don't think they deserve. So they will keep performing. They will use techniques, but it will not work out. Right. So that's what law of attraction is about. And I know you might be thinking, okay, हम तो आए थे कि हमें टेक्निक्स पता चलेंगी क्या होता है लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन. We will get there. Don't worry about that. Okay. So as we go ahead, I would want, and rather we would want, because we're used to doing separate sessions, we are doing it the first time together. So we would want you all to grab your cup of coffee, cup of tea, your journal or anything where you want to make notes. Okay, and be attentive. And we request you to attend both the sessions. Recording will be available only in our app, but that's more effective if you attend this workshop in live. Okay.
Yes, and if you have any concerns, any questions, you can definitely sort that confusion, that doubt. And because this workshop is not only about learning, this workshop is all about implementation. I know you guys may have some knowledge already about it, but the reason why we are taking this workshop together, we just want to have people implemented all the things in their life, because we all are capable of doing something better than what we are doing right now in our life.
Superb. And while you were talking, Diksha, I was able to go through the understanding of audience here about law of attraction. I think you all are on a right path. You know that, okay, being exactly what you desire, in short, about becoming the person. But my definition of Diksha of law of attraction and manifestation is not the outcome. It's the person that I become in that process of manifestation, is the real manifestation.
Yes.
So my manifestation 5 years back was to become a public speaker. So of course that has come true. But the true manifestation for me, which I'm very proud and happy about, is the person I have become in this journey. So a little child जो अपनी छोटी जरूरतें भी नहीं बता पाता था किसी को, now I'm able to express my core beliefs. I'm able to express things that people are not comfortable talking about. So that's the manifestation aspect. Okay. So we made a great discovery.
Yes.
And like you said that, oh, Gagan, we were saying, अभी तो आप बोल रहे थे कि हम सब सही हैं, अब आप कह रहे हो, the law of attraction does not give you what you want. Shocking, isn't it? It does not give you what you want. Rather, what do you think it is? Law of attraction will give you what you are. So what's inside your head, that's what law of attraction will give you to. So if you're in a continuous state of lack and you're manifesting money, right? So you are in a lack state. So you will attract lack and more expenses in that case. So if you're in an abundance mindset, that if you look at some people, I noticed, I think around last week when there was the Shera, somebody came to our house and my mother gave, the cleaner or the housekeeper some money. And they just felt so grateful taking that small amount of money, and then they kissed the money and they touched it on the forehead, and then they went off. And there was extreme happiness on their face. So some of us might be working in a job or a business, but when our bonus comes or our salary comes, we say, oh, this is not enough. So we complain about it. So rather, first of all, start being grateful about it, get in an abundant mindset. So it gives you what you are, right? And I think, Diksha, you want to elaborate, on the topic that LOA is not just about techniques.
Exactly. LOA is not only about techniques. It's much more than that. See, if I'll tell you about myself, okay, I have used many techniques. And every time I ended up with one, I came to him like, why I'm not getting this? Why I'm not getting this? And he was like, be patient. Okay, it will happen. It will happen. Don't worry. So I have used many techniques, as I was saying. I have used 33 into 3, 369, 55 into 5. I'm not saying these techniques don't work, but there is more into it, right? That's what you will learn today. The thing I was doing, I was, I was very much attached with the outcome I wanted at that time. I was like, oh, it's not happening, why I'm not getting this. But I I I do have that shock few years ago, but that unawareness about that I need to make those changes inside me was still there. Okay. I was attached with what is happening around me about my outcome, but not what is happening inside me. The moment I made that change, things were getting, done around me. And that's what you need to do. That's what we need to do together here in this workshop. So LOA is not just about techniques. It's about what you have inside you and what you are becoming in the process of achieving what you want in your life.
And to add to it, I think, if it is only about techniques, all of the information is available on Google, right? Anybody can just download 5 into 55 and apply it, and everybody should manifest. Why is that? So everybody not able to say the same formula, copy paste, right? It is very simple. हम सब लोग घर पे चाय बनाते हैं, right? We all know the ingredients to it. You need some milk, some water, some tea, sugar, and some people like to add elaichi or something to that. But then it is about, if Diksha makes a tea, it might not be the same taste as I make or my mother makes or any of you makes. So it is just like how you use those ingredients, following the process. So if you directly start using the techniques, so you're missing out on that extreme important process of tea, where you need to boil the water, let the tea leaves get boiled and give that fragrance or add to it. But you're directly putting everything together. Using the technique is like you're putting everything together. So you will not get the right output. And that's what happens with millions of people. And then they write it off.
Exactly.
They say law of attraction is nonsense. It's bakwas, sir. It does not work. So follow the process.
Enjoy the process.
Yes, enjoy the process and enjoy becoming the person that you want to become. When people say that I want to manifest my soulmate, I will be happier there.
Yeah, condition.
Right. That's the condition. I'll be happier if I have money, if I have soulmate, if I have partner. Believe it. Believe me, it's not true. Because end of the day, you're going to sleep with your own thoughts. So no amount of money is going to help you stay happy. There is a saying that if hard work paid, if anybody would become successful by hard work, the laborer would be the most successful person. Or if people who had a lot of money, they would have been the happiest people in this world. But that's not the case. So techniques hum batayenge aapko. We'll keep that topic for tomorrow. But for today, I would hand it over to Diksha so that she takes the whole center stage before we introduce ourselves and tell you that who are we. Some people might be new to our workshop. Some people would have been following us for 4 years, 2 years, 3 years, but we don't want to be biased. We will introduce ourselves like we are. And about me, I am Gagan Sidhu, and I am extremely grateful to have you all in this workshop. And I'm a TEDx speaker, I'm a Joe Stock speaker, I'm an internationally renowned life and a mindset coach. And I'm also known as Vitamin G, and we spread positivity through our social media channels. I've come with 17 years of experience in of course, human psychology, along with working as a vice president in an MNC about transitions, operation, design thinking, business development, and transformation. So far in last 4.5 years, ever since I started my journey as a life coach, I have mentored more than 1,000 personal clients, more than 20,000 people across the globe, and now I think, with Joe Stock and TEDx Talk, I've been able to reach more audience. So that's the manifestation I had been able to walk through. And believe me, I'm telling you, it's not a fake story. Go and read it anywhere or talk to my parents, because मेरे गले से आवाज नहीं निकलती थी, right? I remember being a child, my sisters, just pushing me like this. Gagan, why are you not talking?
Now, if everyone comes and say, "यार ये तो बोलता नहीं था, बोलता नहीं," I was like, "Ask me, कितना बोलता है? Ask me."
Right. So coming from there, I don't like to boast about my achievement, because वो एक corporate, ego होती है that I will like to talk about. Okay, I am this, but of course, I like to talk about because I've been able to achieve it. I've been able to change myself, and then things manifested. So now become writing blogs, doing keynote talks with MNCs, training Mr. and Mrs. India, grooming session for them, NLP and CPD sessions. The list can go on and on. So few of you I see have already taken one-to-one counseling sessions with me. Some of you have taken the workshops with me. So my aim and my mission is to reach out to 1 million people by 2025. I am already at around 1 lakh. So we need to just double it together or make it 10 times in next 3 years. So, and I think we are getting there right away. So that's about me. And now I will let Diksha talk about her, that what does Diksha do and what is it?
See, I told you, you don't stop. Now here is the proof. So I know some of you know me very well, but for those who are new, guys, I'm the founder of Reimage by Diksha. I am international certified personality transformation coach and speaker. And recently I manifested my biggest dream. It's Joe's talk speech. All right. I have been recognized as one of the top influential women in New Delhi, the city where once I came, I was, totally disturbed. Like, where I am, what will I do here? How will I manage things? Now I am being recognized as one of the top influential women of Delhi. So I'm a National Joint Secretary in National Child and Women Development, received high excellence title from International Committee as well. I do write some articles for international magazines. And I also am a council member of Women Indian Chamber of Commerce, which is WICI, especially known as WICI. I'm a member of Indian Women's History Museum as well. Now, till now, I have coached, more than 300 people personally and trained more than 10,000 people globally through various platforms. I was not like this person at all. As I was, telling you my story, I was completely a different person back then when I was in Jammu. So from that point to this point, I obviously suffered a lot. I struggled a lot to achieve all these things. So I enjoyed the process. I went through so many ups and downs to achieve all these things. But as Gagan said, it's all about enjoying the process, not mainly about the outcome. The person you are becoming in the process. That's what matters a lot. And you all can see me. Here I am, talking to all of you without any hesitation. So this is who I am mainly. Right now, we both will take you deep down into the topics we want to discuss today and tomorrow.
Yes. So I think that's about us. And I think it is the session is more about you. The session is about what do you think, what do you want to manifest, and just enjoy the process. As Diksha said, we have come this far, not to come this far, and to help you go through it, we're going to talk about the basics of law of attraction. We're going to talk about limiting beliefs. We're going to talk about the rituals today that will help you manifest faster. Okay, so over to you, Diksha. I will get out of the frame so that people can get your complete attention. But again, with a folded hand, we are grateful that all of you are able to spare out this time over the weekend to learn about law of attraction, to become your better version. So that's a big achievement again for us and all of us together. So keep your eyes and ears open. Get off all the problems that you have right now. काम वाली नहीं आई, मेरे बेस्ट फ्रेंड ने फोन नहीं उठाया, या मदर इन लॉ ने यही बोल दिया, या बीवी ने क्या मांग लिया, उसके ऊपर करवा चौथ के ऊपर. So forget about all of that for next 1.5 hours. Okay, and Diksha, is all you now, and I'll get out of the frame. Thank you so much.
So as Gagan said that this is actually an achievement for all of us, I would like to have you guys unmuted, please, and give yourself a huge round of applause for making this thing happen. It's actually an achievement because you are making your day productive. So unmute yourself, give a huge round of applause to you. Can I have that, please? That clap, let's do it together. I still cannot hear all of you. No, not on the chat. Let's do it together here. Do it yourself for making it happen. Very good. Now, yes. Now we are good to start. Just give me a moment. Now, before I take you deep down into what law of attraction is all about, the basic of law of attraction, I would like to give you some brief Okay. Please ignore the lines I have put on this. Okay, I don't know how it came out. So consider this circle as your mind. Okay, now you guys are attending this, workshop, and all of a sudden someone comes and they are like, oh, there is a guy on the door and he want to talk with you. You will become conscious. Oh, who's that guy? Oh, who? I have not ordered something. I have not asked for anyone to come here. Who is that guy? You will become conscious, right? And you will go, you will check, you will take certain actions. And here you are putting your conscious mind active, and you are putting logic, reasoning, like कौन आया, कौन आ सकता है, मैंने तो किसी को बुलाया नहीं, अच्छा क्या पता वो हो, क्या पता ये हो. Logic, reasoning, creativity, everything will fall under your conscious mind. And as you can see, I have kept 5% next to conscious mind, because that's what we do. We are not conscious at all. It's only sometime from a day or a week we become conscious, we become alert. अच्छा यार ये भी करना था, oh ये भी करना था, ये से करना है, ये करना है, वो करना है. After that again it goes. We come back in our rhythm of हाँ चल रहा है, ठीक है, अच्छा, okay, कर लेंगे, like that. And that कर लेंगे is your subconscious mind, which is 95% active mind. No matter if you are awake, if you are sleeping, it's active. It's working. Now consider your subconscious mind like an old file cabinet in a police station, in a school, or a university. All right. Now what we do, we keep every file in that cabinet. Okay, this notebook, this bunch of files, keep it there. This thing, keep it there. Okay, fine. 20-year-old file, 50-year-old file, you will get every old file from that cabinet. And that is just like subconscious mind. No matter what your age is it 30? Is it 25? It's 35? Everything you have experienced till now, everything is right there in your subconscious mind, just like that file cabinet. And we can definitely take out some files from the cabinet. Oh यार ये फाइल जरूरी नहीं है, ये फाइल जरूरी नहीं है, ये निकाल दो, ये निकाल दो. आज तो मैं इस कबर्ड की सफाई करवाऊंगी, आज तो मैं इस कबर्ड की सफाई करके रहूंगा. Right? This is what we can do with our subconscious mind as well. The things, the skills, the habits, the emotional reactions which are not serving me, I can definitely replace them with something good. जहां मैं अपनी पुरानी फाइल रखकर बैठी हूं, मैं वो फाइल को निकाल कर वहां कुछ नया जरूर रख सकती हूँ. इसी तरह से जो मेरे स्किल्स जो काम नहीं आ रहे हैं, जो थॉट्स फ्रूटफुल नहीं है, जो बिलीव्स मुझे कुछ करने नहीं दे रहे, मैं उनको डेफिनेटली चेंज कर सकती हूँ. सो दैट इज योर कॉन्शियस माइंड एंड दिस इज योर सबकॉन्शियस माइंड. और कॉन्शियस माइंड और सबकॉन्शियस माइंड का फंडा ही है जो लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन को हमारे अगेंस्ट या हमारे साथ काम करने के लिए हेल्प कर सकता है. अगर अभी तक, if till now you are not getting what you want to have in your life, means you have such skills, such habits, emotional reactions, conditioned responses, beliefs, perception, thoughts, feelings in your subconscious mind which are not at helpful with what you want to achieve in your life, which are not in alignment of what you want to achieve in your life. If we will make that alignment very well with what we want to achieve, we can definitely get there. So this is a basic concept of conscious mind, subconscious mind, how it is different, how it is helpful, and how it can change our life. Any question till now, guys? As Gagan and I said, this workshop is not only about learning, it's about learning and implementing things. So please ask questions actively if something is not clear to you. All right. Now coming to the next. We all are attracting things into our life subconsciously. Subconscious mind is like a Pandora box. As I said, हर एक चीज जो अभी तक हमने experience की है, सब कुछ, हर एक memory, core memories, everything is there in our subconscious mind, and we attract things subconsciously into our lives. जैसे मैं बोल रही थी कि मैं अपनी life में अगर चीजें नहीं अचीव कर पा रही थी, I was blaming everyone in my life. The reason, the problem was me. I was attracting them subconsciously because of the environment, because of the timing, circumstances, and my thought patterns. The thoughts, the kind of thoughts I had at that moment, I was attracting things such a way. How can we be conscious to our thoughts and habits, Roma? That's what I'm going to tell you next. All right. One second, guys. Okay, so we are all creators. People love to talk about asking the universe and manifesting from the universe, but the real universe, as I was talking about subconscious mind, it's your subconscious mind. The universe is inside us, inside us. So if you're not able to consciously think of something, that means you're on a subconscious mode, which is against you. If you will make friendship with universe, if you will make your subconscious mind your best friends, you will make everything in alignment with what you want to achieve. It can be a habit, it can be a thought, it can be anything. I am a conscious creator. I think consciously, I speak consciously, I act consciously. How? That's what is coming next. Galaxy Note 8, I don't know your name. Can I write 2 manifestation journal on the same day? Let's discuss this at the end. First, वही बात आ गई, हम सबको बना हुआ घर चाहिए, बट घर बन कैसे रहा है? मेरा घर मजबूत है कि नहीं है? क्या फाउंडेशन है? क्या मटेरियल यूज हो रहा है? वो नहीं पता चलेगा तो कल को अर्थक्वेक आया, घर नीचे गिरेगा. तो मुझे आपका गिरा हुआ घर नहीं चाहिए. I want you all to be aware of what kind of product we are using and how they are using. Are they making it according to me with what I want? So first be aware of that. फिर जब बन जाएगा हमारे अकॉर्डिंगली, हमारे कहे हुए मटेरियल के साथ, हमारी कही सोची हुई सोच के साथ, तब हम देखेंगे कि घर अच्छा है कि नहीं है. ठीक है, तो हम बिल्कुल उस अच्छे घर की तरफ जंप नहीं करेंगे. क्या चीजें क्वालिटी कैसी यूज हो रही है, सबसे पहले हम उस पर बात करेंगे. ठीक है, क्लियर? नाउ your personality creates your personal reality. As Gagan said, law of attraction is all about you. It's the process of becoming the better version of yourself. So consider yourself as an old personality if you are not able to manifest what you want to achieve in your life. The kind of person I was when I was not able to manifest anything, when I was unconsciously manifesting things against me, that was my old self, my old personality. And what was wrong there? Now, let me tell you in detail. I thought something, that energy came, and I picked up a thought. Acha, job, confidence nahi hai, koi support nahi kar raha hai. The reason of blaming, ठीक है? कोई सपोर्ट भी नहीं कर रहा है, कॉन्फिडेंस भी नहीं है, पता भी नहीं है, न्यू सिटी है, कैसे जॉब मिलेगी? That thought came. ठीक है, नाउ जैसे ही वो थॉट आई, मैंने एक्शन लिया. मैंने क्या किया? इंस्टेड ऑफ लुकिंग फॉर जॉब्स, अच्छा कहां से कोई ढूंढूं जो मेरी हेल्प कर दे, मुझे जॉब ढूंढ के दे. ठीक है, खुद नहीं ढूंढूं, कहां से मैं वो इंसान ढूंढूं कि जो मुझे हेल्प करके दे. ठीक है, then I took such kind of actions. That was one of them. I started feeling like I'm not getting anyone. What will happen now? How will I take care of my student loan? How will I take care of my family? And more importantly, how will I take care of myself? You know, if some of you may, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, when you take student loan, where when you end up with your college, you have to pay it back after 6 months of gap, I guess, as far as I remember. So that 6 month was over, I had to pay, and I cannot expect this from my family to go and pay, because our financial conditions were not that good at that time. It's me who had to pay that, right? So I started thinking like, how will I pay my loan? How will I take care of things around me? How will I take care of myself? That thought, action, and that feeling of, depression, that depressed feeling, that feeling of worry, anxiety, everything was happening in such a way that I started feeling like that. My shoulders were like this. Oh, Diksha, what is happening in life? My thought, my actions, my same feelings led to same experience of not having anything in my life. I ended up with nothing. Just my eyes were full of tears. I blamed everyone, as I said. That's what I did. Why? Because of same thoughts, because of same actions I took, because of same kind of feelings I felt at that moment. And I experienced same results. So if you are not able to manifest money, partner, job, the kind of lifestyle you want, that can be the reason. There can be nothing else, that this can be the reason. Your old personality, the kind of thoughts, the kind of actions, the kind of feelings you are having is leading you to the same results, which you may not want in your life. So the moment you give birth to new thought, to new actions, new feelings, you will see different and favorable results. I will not say this will be easy for all of us. No. You will definitely feel ups and downs here as well. But you know that this up and down is taking me toward my destination. Right? You will have that sense of satisfaction. Okay, fine, I'm going down, I'm coming up, I'm going down, I'm coming up. But eventually I'm reaching to my destination. And there you will create your new personality. You will become the person who can achieve anything in life. Your mind and body will become one with what you want to achieve in your life. And when everything becomes one, you are in alignment with what you want. And this is how you achieve things. This is how you manifest consciously. It's not any magic. It's you who create magic. So same thoughts, same actions, same feelings, same results will not take you anywhere. It will keep on bombarding same results on you, nothing else. So वो thought को बदलना होगा. That thought has to be changed. Like, I cannot expect mango on a banana tree just by thinking banana will come. Right? I have to make sure that the seeds I am putting belong to banana. The water I am putting should be according to the plant I need. Okay. Then I have to take care of that plant every day, not once in a blue moon. So just like that, we have to become conscious of what kind of thoughts I am creating in my mind, as we are the co-creator of our life. God has given us this capability to recreate our life at any point of the time. And that is the reason we are God's highest form of creation. I say this in all of my webinar seminar, that we are the God's highest form of creation, and we have the capability to achieve everything in our life. So that thought, new thought, that thought, the dream you want to achieve in your life, you have to put favorable thoughts in your mind. And once you put that favorable thoughts in your mind, you will automatically take actions. There may be a push required, but you will take certain actions which will be in alignment with your thought. And with that thought, with the actions you are taking, okay, you will generate feelings. Oh, finally I achieved something. Finally, even it's a baby step, baby action I'm taking, but I am one step closer to what I want in my life. So our dream is here. It can be a desire for a new job. It can be a desire to better relationship, our person we want to manifest in our life. It can be anything. That dream is here. But you are here with your old personality because you are so stubborn to leave that. You think, you assume, whoever you are just amazing. That's not the case. So if you want to achieve something which is here, you have to make sure that you are reaching here. You cannot get this from being at your old personality. And you can reach here only by generating those thoughts which are favorable, by taking actions according to those thoughts, and by generating feelings which are in alignment with what you want. And it will create same experience which will attract this toward you. And this is how you will become one. You will have your dream. You will create your reality by changing your personal reality. All right. Any question till now? I'm seeing some questions, but I would like to answer them at the end. Okay. So this is what you need to, create in yourself. It's not about writing a bunch of affirmations on a piece of paper. It's not about sitting and just doing meditation. It's not about doing all the techniques in the world which we are seeing on YouTube or social media posts. It's about changing your thought process. And that thought process will inspire us to take certain actions. And when we take certain actions, we will develop feelings, and those feelings will create our attitude. So if your attitude is good, you will get everything you want in your life. Now be conscious about what you are thinking, what you are doing, what type of feeling you are feeling right now. If there is a chatter going on in your mind, be conscious about the reason, those thoughts. You will come to know the reason why you're not achieving your dream job, not getting the type of person you want in your life, not able to manifest the amount of money you want. If I would not, if I had not changed the kind of thoughts I was thinking at that time, you would not have seen me like this. Not like this. I was not like this person, but I'm not that person anymore as well. I recreated my personality. And that's how I can talk to all of you. And that's what is making my dream come true. Thought becoming things. This is how it happens. So this is the basic understanding of law of attraction. Okay, now I would like to invite my husband back, your coach Gagan Sidhu back, and so that he can explain you more details. Before that, guys, if you want to grab a coffee or want to do something, I'll give you 2 minutes, 2 minute break, short break. You can do that. Then Gagan will take you more deeper into it. All right. So 2 minutes for you. Do whatever you want. And make sure you come back. All right. The game is not over yet.
Okay, guys. I hope you all are back. You had a quick 2 minutes break. So I'm sure you were able to align with what Diksha was trying to convey, about how your thoughts, your feelings are impacting your manifestations. Okay, but let me give you a very simple perspective to it. They go, what is law of attraction? Okay, as it says, law of attract plus action. Okay, so it is also about taking constant action, not just attracting things. Okay, law of attraction की definition ही है attract plus action, that is attraction. And it is very simple. We all can manifest whatever we want to. Let's go back how 120 years back or 150 years back, somebody would have told Wright brothers that, oh, what are you doing? Yeah, we both of us are, trying to invent a plane using which we can go from one destination to another in a couple of hours. And people laughed upon them. They said, oh, you guys are stupid, you guys are foolish. And they kept on going with their own inventions. Did they stop? No. So, of course, invention also requires the part of manifestation. Why? How? Because if Einstein or Newton or anybody was discovering something, they were visualizing the outcome. Okay, so they were visualizing that, okay, we will have that aeroplane which will be able to carry passengers or luggage, but their objective was, of course, to start off with one passenger. That one person should be able to fly that aeroplane going from one country to another country, one continent to another continent. So what they were visualizing, there was a very small conversation between Wright brothers. One time, the one brother, the youngest one, said, "Okay, brother, will we able to actually, make this aeroplane work?" And the elder brother was very confident. He said, "We just have to get it into practice now. We just have to make it together. I can already visualize that it's a workable machine." And I'm talking about 150 years back. So what were they doing? They were not visualizing the process. They were focusing on the outcome. The mistake we all do is we follow the process. I want to manifest my love. How will I get my love? How will I get my soulmate? I want to manifest money. Where will I get money from? Why will somebody give me money? Right? You start for getting into the trouble of process. And there have been so many success stories around this only. Go back to 100 years back. People were not aware about law of attraction then. And manifestation is an ancient method of doing things. So it's been there for hundreds or 500 years. It's just that we are complicating this very simple manifestation formula by just putting so much incorrect information into our head. Like Diksha was saying, that feelings will create thoughts, and then it create emotions, and emotions create your energy, right? And all those subconscious mind beliefs need to be changed. And coming to the belief system, I will take you through now that how all these beliefs are creating our life and they are distorting our life. Okay, so remember, law of attraction is about visualizing the outcome, not the process. Sir, my parents are not agreeing to my boyfriend or my girlfriend's marriage. How do I visualize that ki wo manne hai? No, you have to visualize that you're already married to that partner. You're already doing things together. You're already living a life that you want to, fulfill together. So the process is not a problem. So once you get in the process that, okay, Acha sir, I'm not able to visualize, I'm not confident, how will my parents accept him or her? And then your energy goes down. That's where your negative self-talk comes into picture. Your thought generates, ye to nahi ho sakta. When you say this is not going to happen, the actions you take would also be not very confident. You will always have that fear. Should I talk to my parents? Should I talk to my siblings? How will I convince people? How do I take action? And then your feelings go down. Okay. So when you visualize the outcome that you already married, or you already having the outcome that you want to have, getting that job, moving to a new country, you generate a new thought. Oh, that I'm already there. Think about what are the things that you do when you are there. So you would take new action, you will take new feelings into the picture. And that's where your personal reality changes. Okay, that's what Diksha was talking about. To build up the story, end of the day, your life is what you have created by the story that you tell yourself. And I have been witnessing this in my life, because the story I was telling myself all these years was, nobody loves me. I don't have enough. I always work hard, but I'm not able to make money. And so called मेरा कोई काम तो पहली बार में होता ही नहीं. So this is the story that I was telling myself. So you have to be conscious about the story that you're telling yourself. What story are you telling yourself on a daily basis? Are you telling yourself that you will succeed? Or are you telling yourself, how will I succeed? Why will I succeed? Why will I get success? Why will I get money? Why will I get opportunities? There's so many people at work. Why will I get promoted? So what is the story that you're telling yourself? Law of attraction is all dependent upon that. क्योंकि आप 24 घंटे तो टेक्निक्स नहीं फॉलो कर सकते, आप 5 घंटे 4 घंटे भी नहीं कर सकते. आप 1 घंटा you will use visualization, you will use affirmation, you will use 5 into 55 or any technique. But what do you do rest 23 hours is the story that you tell yourself. You might find your soulmate. You might be in a beautiful relationship, but end of the day, the talk you have with yourself is your real life. There is a saying that we live most of our life in our heads than in the real life. कि लोग क्या कहेंगे, ये कब होगा, वो कैसे होगा. You're living this life. The story you tell yourself is the most important part. So if you're having a negative self-talk, that is story you're telling, you need to change it today onwards. How do you change that? When you keep telling that story to yourself, you create a limiting belief in your head. Okay. So till the time you erase the limiting beliefs, you will not be able to manifest. I'll give you an example. Okay. So 10 years back, and so many people I've worked with, they have told that, okay, there was a limiting belief that you have to work very hard to make money. Right? And it was a limiting belief. And then you see, you would have seen an Audi or a Mercedes or a Range Rover 15 years back on a road. I personally used to comment कि इसके पास ना 2 number का पैसा है. Or maybe the person has a family business, or they are from a political family, or they do some 2 number का काम. Because we used to think it's very hard to make money. So that created a limiting belief in my mind. And when I was using affirmations for money, manifestation, and other techniques to manifest money, all these core blockages were stopping me. Because I was doing affirmations, money was not coming because there was a core limiting belief that you have to work very hard. Believe me, I was working 16 hours in my office so that I get promoted. But then it held me back from manifesting. And as I said, if hard work is the real method of becoming rich, the rickshaw wala would be the most richest person. They're doing a respectable job. No offense that what they're doing. They're contributing to the society. So I had that limiting belief. You have to identify your limiting belief. Story mili, example mila. Please share in the chat section, what do you think is your limiting belief? About love, about life, about anything. What are your limiting beliefs? Share it. Is that none of my work happens in the first go. I'm not able to manifest love. I always get people who do not value me. Anything. What is your limiting belief? Okay, मेरे से नहीं हो पाएगा. Yeah, I would not be able to do it. Some people are saying they focus on how more. Okay, fear of being alone, procrastination, the reality of circumstances, 3D. Okay, I don't get results. Okay, I relate to all of them. I'm not attractive enough to attract a soulmate. Okay, I've been there. Good. You might want to find out 3 more limiting beliefs, not right now, maybe after the workshop today. That find out what are your limiting beliefs, because blockage wahin par hai. That's what is stopping you from manifesting. Like somebody says that, okay, I am not good and I don't look good enough to attract a soulmate. Okay. So first of all, there is an inner work which needs to do. If you don't love yourself, if you don't accept yourself, how do you accept other people to accept you. So get rid of that limiting belief. I'll tell you how you get rid of that limiting belief. But uh, the clear objective is to understand the objective of limiting belief and self-talk. Because as Diksha and I said, it is not about techniques. If you have these limitations inside you, आप कितना भी 369 कर लो, 5 into 55 कर लो, visualization कर लो, something inside you is not right, which needs to change. Like I said, I used to think it's very hard to make money. You have to work very hard. But in last 10 years, when I started giving myself good examples, in last 10 years, there's so many startups which have come in. There's so many investment bankers. There's so many other people who have made a lot of quick money. So all you need is a small idea and execute it. Idea and execution. And some people have limiting belief with that idea also. Why would people listen to my idea? Why will people invest money in my idea? That's the reason people who are action takers, they become more successful. That's the reason law of attract plus action. They visualize that how this idea will solve a problem. That's what Einstein did 150 years back. That's what Wright brothers did 150 years back. Newton did it, or anybody for that matter. So you visualize the outcome. Don't get stuck in the process of how. Okay? Very simple. Somebody asked, sir, we get stuck in a how. When your why is clear. For example, you have an interview, to go to Bangalore and you're staying in Noida. Okay? You have to go to Delhi airport to go there. So for example, your why is that, okay, I have to reach Bangalore on 15th of October. Today's 15th. Let's say 20th of October. Right? So what is your why? I want a job which is paying me well and I want to get that job. Clear? How do you get there? You will pick up options. Do I take a flight? If a flight is expensive, we'll say, okay, abhi 5 din hai. Let me check a air ticket. Let me check a train. And then if you say, oh, train is not available, I'll go by bus or I'll go by car. So what is your how? It can keep changing basis your circumstances. So you do not go to Bangalore with a how, you go with a why. That I am getting a job there. Okay? So what are limiting beliefs? ये कहाँ से आते हैं यार? And why are they so dominant? Okay, there are 3 types of limiting beliefs which are there. One is the internal limiting beliefs. Somebody said, okay, मेरे से नहीं हो पाएगा, I am not good enough. So that's the self-talk that you're doing. You can change that self-talk. उसके लिए nobody else is responsible. You are responsible and you can change that. Time लगेगा but change हो जाएगा. It is very simple. You try and change your eating habits. You eat some very good healthy food for 4 days, you'll feel like having something, which is not healthy because they're changing the pattern. So you can change that pattern. Internal is your responsibility. And there are 2 other limiting beliefs. One is external limiting beliefs, where, as you see, people will say, "Tumse nahi ho payega." You will not be able to do it. They will always pull you down. And then you start believing it. You have created a core belief. I will not be able to do it because people think I will not be able to do it. So, is that in your control? Yes, absolutely, it's in your control because people will tell you, but what are you accepting is your core belief system. Example, a cricket player or a football player steps into a stadium. Let's say there are 50,000 people in that stadium, but there are 25,000 people who want them to fail and there are 25,000 people who want them to succeed. Who does that player, as an example, Virat Kohli, will listen to? That the people who want him to fail, that you will fail, you will not be able to do it, or he listens to the people who are cheering up for him. So that's where the core belief comes in. He or any player will listen to what their internal self-talk is. So you can change that. Okay. Number 3 limiting belief is somebody else's belief, somebody's truth. इसका example देता हूं मैं, मतलब to find out answer for this limiting belief, I have got a lot of thrashing from my parents. Okay. For example, in India, every 10 kilometers there's a limiting belief. As an example, no, ट्यूसडे को ये नहीं करते, थर्सडे को सिर नहीं धोते, या शाम के बाद झाड़ू नहीं मारते, बिल्ली रास्ता काट गई तो सब कुछ अशुभ होता है. So there's so many limiting beliefs around it. But somebody's truth, as an example, and let me put my story to it. Somebody's truth is that somebody says, okay, if a cat goes, in front of you, you're going to have some bad day or bad circumstances happening. But have we ever thought how did that become a limiting belief? Because that is somebody's truth. Maybe somebody was drunk 200 years back and he was going through farmland and he did not see in the dark place that there was some stone or some pothole, and that guy fell down and he saw the cat was there. So he went to the village and told people, okay, I saw a cat and I fell down. It was not a good thing. And then maybe after 5 days, somebody else also faced the same issue. So ever since then, it has become a limiting belief that if a cat cuts your way, you're going to have a bad day. But that is somebody's truth, and that's partial. Why do you want to use somebody's truth as a limiting belief to stop your own progress? Okay, so you can change your limiting beliefs, right? And yes, these are myths and not facts, but we have made these myths so important in our life, and that's not your fault because of the environmental things. Okay, so how can you change your limiting beliefs? Sabse pehla is that you have to become aware about your negative beliefs. Like few of us got that answer. What is my negative belief? You get that onto pen and paper and look for a story behind your belief. As I said, my story was you have to work very hard to make money. And the story was I was looking at people who said, oh, we work 12 hours, 14 hours, and then we are able to reach this designation or build this business. So that was the story behind my belief. So I started changing the story. I started reading about people who have become successful by acting smart. Right? Somebody created Paytm, somebody created Bharat Pay, somebody created, Flipkart, Amazon. What were they doing? They were changing their story. So I started using them. Okay, if X person can become a public speaker or a coach, how can I become a coach? I started changing the story. That's where I changed story that, okay, it can happen. I can get there. And then fourth step is to practice and be consistent. So if you're changing your self-talk, you need to be consistent about it. You can use affirmations, you can use other ways of changing your self-talk, but you have to be consistent in practice, it going onwards, going on and on and on. Because if you're consistent, only then you get results. If you start going to gym and you just went to gym for a couple of days and then you give up, and then say, oh, gym doesn't not work. And if that gym is not working, it's not the gym which is not working. There's other people who are coming to the same gym, they're losing weight. Isn't it? So at the same time, people say, oh, sir, we did 5 into 55 for 4 days. Then I forgot. I went out to party with my friends. I forgot to write it on day 4 evening. What should I do? Then I tell them, start again. Take a break, start again. They said, oh, sir, but I wasted 4 days. So the answer is your priority was going out, then your manifestation. Isn't it? So your priority has to be your why has to be clear. Then the how will automatically fall in place. If your why is, I want to become the richest person in this world to help people, it's a strong why. I want to become richest person on this world because I don't know. I want to have money. You tell me who has a strong why. The first one, of course, because they have a purpose to it, that they want to change the world, they want to contribute to the world. Because the second person will never have a definition of being rich. For some people, having 10 lakh in their account is rich. For some people, 10 crore is rich. For some people, 100 crores is rich. Or some people is that I should have loaned somebody 100 crore is the definition of rich. So what is your definition? So how to change your limiting beliefs? First of all, find your limiting beliefs. Look your story behind. Is it your own internal limiting belief? Is it external limiting belief, or is it somebody's truth? And then you can start changing it. Change the story rather than sitting in a room and telling yourself, nobody loves me, nobody loves me, nobody loves me. You can start finding, how can I love myself better? How I can be the love that I'm attracting. Change your story. I gave an example of somebody's truth that which are missed. For example, a cat cutting your way out, or any other limiting beliefs which are in our society which are there. So that can be myths also. Okay. So these are few examples that you can follow to change your self-talk. Okay. For example, I never have what I want. If you have a talk like this, how do you change that limiting belief? Is by changing the sentence to I'm happy and grateful for what I have, and I can work towards what I want or what I choose. Okay. So now people will say, sir, ye aap to kehte want use nahi karna, choose use karna hai. Look, it is a stage of manifestation where these words start impacting so harshly on you. But to start off, it is that you can use these references for yourself. Okay. I never have what I want. I am silly. Or you can use some other words also. So I will share this in the WhatsApp group later on so that you can start changing your self-talk. Be conscious about it. People don't respect me. How many people feel like that? I used to feel like that. People don't respect me. Because there'll be some person anywhere in this universe who will not respect you. Maybe you, the Prime Minister or President of India or United States, people will still not respect you. So what's the self-talk that you need to have? I respect me. I'm sure that others do. This is taking too long. Sir, my manifestation kab puri hogi? It is taking too long. I ask people, are you working on yourself consistently? Yes, then I say, okay, it will come soon. Be connected with the universal guidance and you will see things happening with you. So with patience and faith, I'll reach my goal. Why me? मेरे साथ ही ऐसा क्यों होता है? It's not fair. I give up. Why me? Why don't I get love? Why don't I get job? Why don't I get that business opportunity? It's not fair. I give up. मुझे नहीं करना है. So change that self-talk. I am amazing for getting where I am. I know that life will get better for me. So these are the conscious actions that you need to take. The self-talk you need to have. Once you use these words, you'll see the power of these words. If I keep telling myself, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough, no, I'm not good enough, you'll see my shoulders will start going down. My body language will also start getting uncomfortable and I will start feeling low. And if you look up with your back straight and you look up and tell yourself, I am amazing, I can do anything, you will see the posture would get very, very strong. That's the power of self-talk. Okay. So what happens when you have this power of self-talk? Let me just share my screen again. Uh, okay. So this is the power of self-talk. And when you talk like this, as I said, when you're talking like this, you're generating energy. Okay. So what is the concept of energy? The concept of energy is very important in law of attraction. Why? Because we all are form of energy. For example, you have this phone, right? You have this phone. It is always generating some waves, but you are not able to see it, isn't it? We all have this phone. So how do you know it is 4G, 5G? Because you only see the signal here, but it is always generating some energy. So similarly, we as humans are also able to generate energy. So by using this self-talk, by using this negative limiting beliefs, we are lowering down our vibrations. And when we talk about getting aligned with our manifestation, getting aligned with the outcome, it is because you need to be on a higher vibration. How do we get into higher vibration? Isn't it the question that you're asking me now? Become conscious of your thoughts. जब आप low vibration पे होते हैं, आपका aura negative होता है. You attract a lot of negativity. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you'll see you don't like yourself. You'll see that negative, weak aura, which attracts negativity, and you'll attract similar people into your life, right? And I must say this. I like saying this to people because try your life. Go without complaining for 24 hours. Don't consume anything which has gossip, cribbing, or complaining, and you will see your life changing magically. But you see, it's that time of the year when people are so engrossed watching Big Boss on their TVs or on the food app. What energy are you consuming there? People fighting, people abusing, people putting each other down to just win. Is that the energy you want in your life? You go to sleep with those negative patterns where people are friends on the face but enemies are behind you. So that will strengthen your aura, or that will weaken your aura. You have to answer that. I'm not saying it's your choice, guys. You want to see whatever, but I'm saying whatever you're consuming on a day-to-day basis is raising or reducing your vibration. So become conscious of your thoughts. Everything you think, say, or feel becomes your reality. And now some people say, sir, I have been manifesting. I am a millionaire for 5 years. ये तो reality बनी नहीं है. What are you saying? This is all bakwas. Look, are you raising your self-worth doing that? It is very simple. We were seeing that movie the other day, Mr. and Mrs. Khiladi, in which Akshay Kumar is assuming that he'll become a king in next 1 year. And he said, I will not do a job because I'm a millionaire. And then during the process, it's a funny movie, but in the process, he also realizes that he has to work somewhere. When his why gets clear, end of the movie, that he has to get the heroine, otherwise she will go away. That's where he goes and fight, and whatever way he collects that money and gives it to the father-in-law. So by just saying, I'm a millionaire, it is simple. Anybody will become, but you have to take some inspired action also. Okay. Number two, how to raise your vibration is find something beautiful and appreciate it. And that beautiful thing cannot be, a diamond ring or a Zara bag or a Mercedes. It can be anything. A child's smile is the most beautiful thing in this world. Or go and tell your mother, that you're beautiful and appreciate what they do. Your partner, anything for that matter. Find something beautiful and appreciate it. It's not that they have to respond back. If you find a beautiful flower in your balcony, go and appreciate it. That raises the vibration. Go in the park, hug that tree, because that grounding activity is so important. End of the day, you might be earning lakhs of rupees, but if you don't have oxygen, how will you live? I think in 2021, unfortunately, so many of our loved ones or our relatives would have faced that challenge when oxygen cylinders were not available. That's when we realize the value of oxygen. Otherwise, right now, we all are breathing well. We all are fine in abundance. So find something beautiful and appreciate it. It can be a very tiny thing, a gesture in a hotel where somewhere somebody is giving you a hand towel, or appreciate all those things that raises the vibrations. Be conscious of the foods you eat. This can be slightly controversial, but it depends on a person's chakras and aura, that what kind of food impacts them. So eat clean, you know, and it can depend. Okay, drink a lot of water. 60 to 70% of our body is water. If you consume water on a regular basis, it is first of all flushing out the toxins in your body, which helps you regenerate your cells and then get you in the right way. जब आप लो फील कर रहे हो, आप बेड पे बैठे हो, फोन चला रहे हो और देख रहे हो इंस्टाग्राम पे somebody is happy, somebody is rich, and then you start feeling down, go and grab a glass of water. It will help you raise your vibrations, so your energy becomes better. Okay, so meditate. I think this is the most difficult one when people say, sir, we are not able to meditate. Why? Because you can't sit still. एक रिंग हुई आपके फोन के मैसेज के ऊपर, एंड लाइक अ स्लेव वी रन टुवर्ड्स इट. मे बी इट्स ऑन चार्ज. एक टिंग होती है आपके फोन के ऊपर, एंड देन यू स्टार्ट रशिंग टुवर्ड्स योर फोन, and hence you cannot meditate because we are not having that habit. We are not training our mind to be in the present moment. So try and use some method of meditation. I recommend doing breathing exercises, because in that you are focusing on your breath work. You're not working on focusing on something. Focus on your breath work. Number 6 is be grateful about what you have in life. This will help you raise your vibration so much. Gratitude, I think, is the most underrated technique of manifestation. If you are happy and grateful, you will have everything. So make gratitude a part of your life, or understand the word thank you. I remember when in the childhood we used to go to hotels to have dinners. My mom used to say, "Acha, thank you, bolo uncle ko." I used to say thank you, but I never used to feel it. But once I learned the concept of gratitude, every person on this universe is doing their job to make your life better. Right? We say na सुबह कूड़े वाला आएगा, but I learned from a story that कि कूड़ा तो हमारा है. No, they are the cleaner guys. वो कूड़े वाले थोड़े ना. So when you start being grateful for small things in your life, if you're living in a society or anywhere, if 2 days that the housekeeping guy does not come, your floor and your house will stink. But rest 363 days, you're not grateful for that person being there, because you say, oh, I pay them money. I pay them 500 rupees to pick up this stuff. That's their job. I used to be like that. But once you realize that how this universe is connected, you have to be grateful for all that it is available to you. That helps you raise your vibration. And when your vibrations are high, you are having strong aura, you're a magnet. Okay. And then practice some acts of kindness. Like, of course, it's Diwali time. Not just ask Goddess Lakshmi for your own wealth, give some to the people who need it. Do it for yourself, not for putting a selfie on the social media that I donated this to this community, or I went to this place. Do it for yourself. It will help you raise your vibration. And number 8 is get your blood pumping. Run, go to gym or do anything which helps you regenerate yourself. So the vibrations, energy are the very, very important part of your manifestation. So let me raise my vibration. Let me have a glass of water. Oh, I'm so grateful for this water. I think this is the most powerful way of manifesting, using the water. We'll talk about the techniques tomorrow about it. Okay. So that's the concept about how your thoughts, how your self-talk, how your limiting beliefs, how your vibrations are impacting your manifestations. So you have to learn the whole process. Okay, give me thumbs up if you are aligned with what me and Diksha are telling right now. thumbs up in the expression section of the chat, or there is, yes, there would be, it would be encouraging for us. Okay, good. I'm glad that people are aligned with it. So, all right, good to see so many thumbs up and people are able to relate to it. Okay, so somebody, Galaxy Note 8 is also fuming. Some people are angry. I think that's by mistake, but it's okay. Okay, so in this last part of this section today, and we'll give you homework also so that you come back tomorrow. I'll think about it. अभी तक सोचा क्या homework देना, because we wanted to keep it very raw and natural. Okay. So now Diksha will talk about the rituals that you can start following in your life to make your life easier. Because techniques आप 5 into 55 करोगे, आप पूरे 360 दिन नहीं कर सकते हो, right? You know, visualization और बहुत सारी techniques है जो आप day to day basis पे use कर सकते हो, which makes your aura stronger, which makes you vibrate higher. Okay. So Diksha, why don't you come over and take it ahead from me so that I can take a breather.
Hello, just making sure that no one is sleeping. Good. All right. Yes, sure, Rashi, we will get this on WhatsApp as well, okay? All right. So while I was talking, I got few questions. I hope Gagan answered them. That's why I didn't answer. That flow has to be, according to the understanding of you, like how you can understand and how you can resonate. If you have again that question, feel free to put it in the chat section. We will definitely take it now. Okay. So I got something. I took a picture of it. Just one second. Okay, it was how did you change the thought process? I'm sure Gagan answered it. Before that, there was a question from Ramya. Ramya, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. So, what to do if I'm not getting vacancy at the desired place of job? First, please eliminate this not. If you want it, be sure about it. Okay? If you create self-doubt in yourself, then universe will give you more things to be doubtful about it. First, change your question. Okay, so don't say anything which is negative. You are already encouraging negative thoughts in what you want to manifest, so let's not do that. How to get off my real 3D story? The things which are happening around us is not real. The things which are happening inside us, or which can happen inside us, is the true reality. Okay, need how to do affirmations. We will go deep in affirmations tomorrow, but today I will just give you a glimpse of how to do these daily rituals. Now, starting with an example. Okay, imagine you are getting a pet at home, or you are raising a kid. Okay, so what you will do, you will not just keep your kid or your pet or anything on your bed, and you will feel like, okay, even I don't think if I will not touch it, he or she or that pet will not grow. They will grow, right? But how we want to see them is our responsibility. Do we want our kid well behaved, well behaved, or do we want to see our pet, barking on everyone, or be angry on anyone who is coming at our place? Not, definitely no, right? So we have to make sure that we are daily, giving some practices, teaching some things to our kid, to our pet, to make sure that he or our pet is actually the kind of pet or the kind of kid we want or other wants to see. So these are some daily rituals: affirmations, visualization, gratitude, scripting, mindfulness, grounding. These are some rituals which will make you a better person what you were yesterday. So you have to follow these daily practices, right? When you go to job, you do some things, right? Sometimes repetitive work, new. Else your boss will come and will start shouting. What have you done till now? Nothing? Then how you're spending your time? We are just wasting our money on you, right? So this is what happens when you are lying on that bed, taking your last breath. Your dreams will come in front of you and will ask you what you have done with us. You didn't even give us a chance to live. So how will you answer that? If you want to answer your dreams with full confidence, with love, excitement, that I did something for you, for you, for you, for you as well, right? So to do that, you have to follow some practices which will make you a better person with what you are right now. As I said, old personality versus new personality. That will only happen with some different practices, good practices, daily rituals in your day-to-day life. Starting from gratitude, as Gagan explained it very well, that gratitude is underrated. It is, because people don't understand like how it can create magic around us, right? Around us, inside us. Now, if I will, I am talking to all of you, but I will not say I'm not great, I'm not grateful, or I am grateful to all of you. How will you guys feel? Yeah, you will not get that touch. Ki acha tha, it was good, it was okay. But the moment I will be grateful for you, I'll talk about how grateful I am, how grateful Gagan is about, sharing our things with you, about seeing you all together with us, for trusting us. You will have that different connection, that connect with us. Like, no, that was good, right? That will come in your expression, in your communication. So that's the difference gratitude can create. So if still you think I don't have anything to be grateful for, if you can talk, be grateful. If you can sleep, be grateful. If you have hands which can do things, be grateful. If you have feet, be grateful. So we have so many things, whether you believe or don't, we have hell number of things to be grateful for. But look around with that perception. But that perception will come when you will work on your belief system, when you will work on your new personality. It will create a new perception in you. Okay, you will start seeing things differently. Things will not change, but your perception will change. So this is how you can do gratitude. You can start your day with gratitude. Like once you wake up, you can say like, I'm grateful for this wonderful morning. I'm grateful for the partner next to me. I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for being alive. I'm grateful for the air, for the bed I have, for the room I have, for the home I have. Number of things you can be grateful for. So you can start your day with this. Start doing these daily rituals. You will see difference in your life. Okay. Next are affirmations. As Gagan said, that we do negative self-talk most of the time. As in case of Ramya, she asked question, but there is a negativity in that question itself. And it's not because I am sure that she was not conscious about what she is typing, right? But this is this is what we do on daily basis. We are not aware of what we are talking to ourselves. So do affirmations. We will tell you tomorrow, like how to write affirmations, how to make it, impactful. Okay. So, but affirmations can be very helpful. Once you have your breakfast or once you are opening your journal, start with gratitude, then affirmations. Don't scribble, guys. So start with affirmations. Basic affirmations I can give you right away. I am awesome. So before coming to this webinar, I stood in front of the mirror. I did these affirmations. I was like, I am awesome. I am boss. I speak well, and I'm going to nail my webinar. So these are some affirmations you can do on daily basis. If you will do it in front of the mirror, that will be more helpful. Okay. So coming to visualization. So as 3D reality, our subconscious mind don't know the difference between what is happening in real or what we are creating. So you can create whatever you want to achieve in your life. Give that visual to your subconscious mind, and it will not happen in a day. That's why these are daily rituals. So you have to make sure that you are doing these practices on daily basis. That consistency is the key here. Okay, if I teach my kid how to eat oats, okay, one day, fine, but after that I forget for the week how to teach my kid how to eat oats. He will also forget, right? He will like, okay, mama told me one day, okay, but no, now mama is not saying anything, let me eat it the way I want to eat. But the moment you will tell him consistently, even for some days, that's how your kid will learn, okay, no, mama told me to eat like this is how we can eat this. That's how your kid will learn. That's how we do with plants. To make sure they are growing, we have to water them daily. We have to take care of them like a kid. So gratitude, affirmations, visualization, whatever these rituals are, you have to make sure that you will practice them daily. Daily. If you don't have time to write down these things on a journal, stand in front of the mirror and do it. Or wherever you are sitting, do it. But do it consistently. So visualization, as I said, we will go in detail tomorrow, like how you can do it in a better way. But this is just introduction, you can say, we are giving you right now, that these are some daily rituals you have to do. Now, coming to scripting, mindfulness, grounding, I think Gagan will let you know better. So here is, he is.
All right. Okay. So I think gratitude, affirmations, visualization, of course. Don't get too anxious. We're going to talk about in detail tomorrow about all these techniques to manifest faster. And scripting, I'll start with an example how scripting helps is you cannot do it daily. You can do daily, but it takes a long time. So I do it monthly or weekly, that how my month and week is going to be. So write anything in the present tense, just very simple. Assume that you want to manifest things in 2025, and think of that you've come back to home after your day's work, and you script that how your day was. That in 2025, okay, I went to give my lecture in Amsterdam, and then I went to London, and then now I am back at my home in Manchester, and I'm sitting with Diksha and having a cup of coffee or wine and talking how my day was. So script your life into existence. Very simple. When a script writer writes a movie, they write the script as per their thought process. So they're not aware how this will get converted into a movie, isn't it? So for example, Javed Akhtar writes the script of a movie. So he writes the script that what he has thoughts in his mind. Then he finds a producer finds the director then finalizes the actors, and then the whole support staff and crew, and where the shooting is going to happen, and the whole movie comes into the picture. So you are the scripter of your life. So write down the script of your life. So these are daily rituals to manifest faster, because you will start realizing, okay, and we all go and like to watch movies, right? We cry, we laugh, we get goosebumps, or if you're watching movie in 3D or 5D, you get more feelings about it. So that's not real, isn't it? So it's a subconscious mind which does not know what is real and fake. So rather you can train it to create your own reality. So scripting is the most powerful way. Okay. The number 5 way of daily ritual is mindfulness. We are all running after things. We are all running. We are all running, isn't it? So mindfulness helps you become present in the current moment. If right now, if 70 people were there, now 50 people, 56 people are there. If you're not present in this workshop, you're already thinking, okay, मैं कल ये करूंगा, मेरे को शाम को यहाँ भी जाना है. You're not being present, and then you will miss out on what can be the life-changing word I'm going to use because somebody told me something and that changed my life. So mindfulness is the most important part because very simple example is you have a room in your house, right? If you fill that room with all the furniture and you don't have space to walk, the whole definition of room goes out of the picture, isn't it? There is no room in your room. So similarly, your mind is always full. So you have to create space in your mind so that you're able to relax, that you're able to meditate, so that you're able to put more things into action. So mindfulness is the most powerful way. And I think today, in today's world, it is very important, the most essential one, because you have cell phones, you have Netflix, you have, so many things which are accessible to you. You go to work, you get back to work, you're checking your emails on your phone. As soon as you get up, people check their emails. Okay, aaj office mein kya kaam hai? So you're already starting your day 2 hours before because your mind will start working towards it. So mindfulness helps you gather back in the present moment because otherwise kya hoga? You might manifest or you will definitely manifest what you manifest, right? But if you manifest it, as an example, you manifest going to Switzerland or Eiffel Tower. And if you're not a mindful person, you will be standing at Eiffel Tower and you will not be enjoying it because your mind would be somewhere else. Oh, I'm here at Eiffel Tower. How about my next manifestation? So if you are there on Eiffel Tower and you're not mindful, you're not able to enjoy that manifestation. What's the worth of it putting all effort reaching there? So mindfulness is the most important part. Okay. For example, if you eat something, mindful eating is a very important part. We can apply it in a daily life. When you are eating your breakfast, lunch, or dinner, any one meal, I'm not saying on all the three meals, keep your phone aside, just relish the taste of the food, the texture of the food, how your whole mechanism of face and jaws and everything is working, your digestive system, how beautiful it has been planned by the God and universe. So be mindful when you're eating. Enjoy the relish, that flavor, isn't it? So that's the power of being mindful, being in the present moment. I thought I gave the example which you will be able to go back to. And then number 6, you should do every day is grounding technique. I'll answer that Galaxy Note 8, whatever your questions are. Last 10 minutes, we are keeping it for question answers only. So grounding is again a very important part. Remember, I remember being in childhood, we used to have a garden. As soon as we used to wake up, we used to walk barefoot on the garden, right? So right now, because we stay in floors on high-rise apartments, you don't get time or you don't get space also. But then you can do grounding anywhere because you have to be connected to the source of the earth, Mother Nature, because all that negativity can go away. Okay? पुराने जमाने में लोग बेड पे नहीं नीचे सोते थे. Why? The other purpose was not that they could afford, but the richest people would also lie down on the floor because they were grounding, they were connecting to their roots. That helps them. Grounding also helps you in being humble, modest, and achieving things which you can. Because if you're humble, modest, grateful, you will be able to relate to it. You get attracted to such things. For example, there's so many billionaires, but when we talk about Ratan Tata, sir, you get that feeling of humbleness. You feel, oh, a person should be like that. He will have all same means of making money, very kind. So you have that perception, not that he is telling you to think about him like this, because there is a grounding that person has. Similarly, when you there can be many speakers that you look after. For example, Sadhguru, Gaur Gopal Das, so many other famous people who talk about life. When you listen to them, you found grounding. They're not talking about themselves, they're talking about life. So grounding can be done in so many ways. You can walk barefoot on the grass or at least once in a day. use 5 4 3 2 1 grounding technique. How it is that, think about, look around 5 things that you can see, be in the present moment. Again, grounding helps you be in the present moment. 4 things that you can hear, four noises that you can hear. It can be, it can be noise of the AC, or something, a horn in your neighborhood. And then 3 things that you can feel with your eyes closed. Maybe that, wind on your face, or anything for that matter. And similarly, 2 things that you can relish, that you can reach out to that flavor, and 1 thing that you can feel right now in your body. So that is 5 4 3 2 1 grounding technique. We will send all of this in our WhatsApp group and also on our email ID, which you guys have shared. But these all will get you on a daily basis. अगर आप रोज नहीं कर सकते हो, एटलीस्ट रूटीन बना लो. ग्रैटिट्यूड डे 1, डे 2 एफर्मेशंस करूंगी, फिर विजुअलाइजेशन करेंगे, स्क्रिप्टिंग करेंगे, माइंडफुलनेस करेंगे, ग्राउंडिंग करेंगे. So it can be different ways. For example, how we do grounding is we use, the Tibetan ball, which you see in the background. We use it on a daily basis or alternate day basis whenever we can, or we use crystals. Keep our crystals in our hand when we are writing a gratitude journal. That also helps in grounding our energies. Okay, so I think we are right on time, and that's for day 1. Okay, and let's take some questions, Diksha. You to take. Tomorrow we're going to talk about the techniques. I'm sure कल ज़्यादा लोग आएंगे क्योंकि कल techniques ही होगी, because सबको वही पूछना होता है. But today, who are here right now and they will actually understand that techniques से पहले ये सारी चीजें बहुत जरूरी हैं. As Diksha said, foundation of a house is more important than the, than the paint that is going to happen on a house, or what are the, extra stuff or materialistic things which you're going to put in your house. So thank you for that. So let's take up some questions. Repeating scripting, will the body refer to it. And additionally, we want to tell you that best time to do gratitude, scripting and visualization is before going to bed. Okay, or as soon as you get up. अगर किसी को भी habit है सबसे पहले फोन उठ के देखने की या सोने से पहले फोन देखने की, stop doing that, because you are, you're not helping your energies and vibrations. Okay. Any questions, guys? We'll just take quickly 5 questions. You can unmute and ask.
Hi.
Yes. Hi. Sorry. Who's that?
Hi, my name is Khushi.
Okay.
Actually, I wanted to know, like, as you said right now, like, all these things we have to do, like, either before going to bed or as soon as we wake up. So, like, my routine is such that my daughter is like 5 years old. I have a 5 months baby, and like I have to like literally rush as soon as I wake up, like, to send her school or feeding my baby or something like that. So, like, what can you suggest me? Like, can I do it later on, like after some time, or like it is like how?
Let me take that. Then in case Kushi, if you cannot do it in the morning or at the night, then do it whenever you have time, but make sure there is no distraction. Okay. So once you are sitting or standing, once you're doing it, before taking any, daily ritual, I would suggest you to do some counting practice, which will, focus, which will keep you focused toward what you are going to do. So how you can do it, you can do backward counting from 100 to 1. Okay. So
Okay.
once you hit the number 1, you will have all
Okay.
numbers right there, and then you can start writing. The recommendation Gagan gave is mainly because of the reason we are alert once we wake up in the morning, and we are relaxed once we are on the bed before we sleep. Okay. So if you recollect your focus, and then you can do it anytime. Okay. So you can take counting as a practice before you do any ritual in your day.
Yeah. And to add to it,
Thank you.
you're
Yeah,
already living in abundance, Khushi. And what you can do is, when you wake up, when you're getting your child ready or feeding your kids, start counting gratitude. That thank God that I have these beautiful kids. Thank God I have resources to feed these kids. Thank God, and then start using that gratitude in your daily routine as soon as you start your day. Okay, because then it becomes a part of your life. when you look at at a kid, you should feel that gratitude that you've created a life, you've created an energy, and you have resources that you can do things for them. So that will also
Okay.
help you make a routine.
Okay.
sir.
Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hi, sir.
I am
Hi.
Shubham Jaiswal.
One by one. Yes, please. Yes,
Hello.
Shubham.
Hello. Sir, what type of actions we need to take while manifesting a specific person? Could you please give me some example? Means a long distance specific person specific.
Okay. So first of all, you need to get the clarity of why that specific person, and do you have a lot of self-love? If you are this person, okay, your self-love should be till here before you start giving love or attracting love. Okay.
Mm.
And what action can you take is, first of all, get clarity about what you like about that specific person. Okay. For a moment, remove that specific person out. Write down the characteristics or personality traits that you want in your soulmate or the person you want to spend life with. Okay.
Mm.
So that is one. Second is that specific person ka why kya hai, that you want to just have a affair or you want to get married, because that why is very important. Okay. Then you match your characteristics with that specific person. Is that person matching those requirements? Because hota kya na, during some times we are driven by our ego, that okay, I like that person, I'm attracted to that person, I want to manifest that specific person. So what happens, और बाद में वही लोग मेरे पास आते हैं काउंसलिंग लेने, सर मेरा ब्रेकअप हो गया, हाउ डू आई गेट ओवर इट, right?
Okay.
So having that clarity is important. Why? Because you're putting your energy there, you can manifest that specific person, but are you thinking that specific person is going to complete something in your life? That's not true. Okay, for example, me and Diksha together, we complete each other mentally and we do things, but end of the day there are things that we think on individual levels also. So
Hello, sir. Okay.
let me just complete with Shubham, and
Yes,
then
sir. Yes, sir.
ask. Okay, to manifest a specific person, first of all, fill yourself with a lot of self-love. Get clarity about what your relationship goal is going to be. Does that person really fit into your picture? And then you can use visualization method, 17-second technique. You can use whispering technique. Iske liye I keep on making all those reels on Instagram that you can start affirming, you can start using, but start with yourself, that you are attracting that person into your life by becoming your best version.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so
Hi,
much.
sir. Hi,
Good
ma'am.
afternoon, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Sir, this is Vijay.
My name is Kushi.
Okay. Is the same Kushi or the other Kushi?
Other Kushi.
Okay.
So you told me about the scripting. So should I script it once in a week or every day?
Look, if you have time in hand, you can do it every day. Okay. For example, what I follow is I do scripting weekly or monthly. I do it on new moon or full moon, that how my coming month is going to be or coming quarter is going to be, right? For example, that, okay, you see the TEDx, which I manifested. So I scripted about it that in quarter 3, I'm going to deliver a TEDx speech, and me and Diksha are celebrating that talk already. So it really depends on you. Daily can be big ask for so many people, but come karo, but usko pure dil se karo. That's the objective.
Okay, sir. So while scripting, should we write it the same script, or we can change the script?
Use the same script, you can change. Look, 80% same hona chahiye, right? It should be a goals. Like for example, you want to have a 4 BHK house, you want to have a good time with your family. You can keep that 80% same, and then 20% are okay. That today we went to Zara to shop, or we went to Louis Vuitton to shop. Now we're carrying bag home, we're enjoying coffee. So 80% same, rakho scripting apni, 20% you can change the scenario.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Lots of gratitude.
All
Hello,
right.
sir.
Hello.
This is Rashi Dayal.
Rashi, hold on a second. There was a gentleman who was just
Okay,
before you.
Rashi.
What was the name? Sorry.
Sir, my name is Vijay Kumar, sir.
Yeah, Vijay.
I was seeing your question only.
Sir, I am actually into manifestation of my PG medical course. Sir. I have also manifested so many things before, and I was able to maintain positive vibrations in those times. But now I'm in my home. Sometimes my parents abuse me a lot, and my sister turned down a very important help that could change my life. this gets into my head and affects my thought process so much, sir. I think if I am away from home, I could have been at peace so much, and things would have been easier. So and now I am unable to get out of my home also. How to handle the situation now?
Okay, let me take that, Vijay. Vijay, when environment matters, that means the thing, the dream, the purpose which we have in our mind is not that strong, because you are letting your environment impact that dream. But the moment we will make that things inside us, the dream, okay, the purpose, go everything like this is what I want. If you will make your desire the burning desire, you will never let these things impact you. I know sometimes we feel upset. Sometimes things are like, oh, I need to, the way you are saying, I need to get out of my home, but we cannot do it every time. You will always find such environment, always. Okay. So you have to make sure you are very focused towards with what you want and the why behind it. If you are clear with the why, you will not let anything bother you. So make your why strong and be firm to that. Okay.
And to add to that, Vijay, is that your problem is the solution. Okay. Because as you said, you want to do a PG course, medical course. So your problem is the solution right now. If you keep focusing on the problem, you will not be able to get out of your home, which you want to right now, because doing a medical course, you will not be able to get that medical course, because, and then leading you to being back at home. Okay. So stop living in 3D. I know it is easier said than done, but of course we are sending you healing energy that you can focus on your goal. And that's where the real character you can build in is that what affirmation you can use is I'm bigger than my problems. I am bigger than my problems. Every time you feel like this, affirm it to yourself, close your eyes, I'm bigger than my problem, and then study. Make a vision board that you're already in that medical course which you want to prevent, and then maybe then you can talk about healing your own family and other issues, but guard yourself. Okay, because if nothing changes. So there is an effort that you need to put, but yes, start using this affirmation, write it somewhere, I am bigger than my problems.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Sir Rashi.
Yes, Rashi.
Sir, actually, I have been recently through a breakup, and we were in a long distance relationship. Also, it was a long relationship, but like since last 6 months, we were in a long distance. It was going well, but due to my negativity, I am very much sure it was totally my negativity, everything that was going on in my head, I pushed him away very badly. And now he has just blocked me from everywhere. Now with time, I am getting better. I'm focusing on myself. Sir, मैं manifest भी कर रही हूँ, affirmations and visualization कर रही हूँ. पर सर मेरे को मतलब जैसे when I am manifest affirming and visualizing, मैं सुबह उठते ही नींद में I say my affirmations in sleep also. While sleeping I say my affirmations. पर सर at the back of my mind जब ये सुबह पूरे दिन में मिलती ना, मेरे back of the mind पे वो 3D चल रहा होता है कि मैं blocked हूँ. And सर ऐसा भी नहीं है. I have got signs from like I have been allotted the same college. अब मैं हमारा long distance भी खत्म हो जाएगा. मेरे को सेम कॉलेज मिल गया है, सब कुछ हो गया है, बट इतनी सारी मेरे को मतलब यूनिवर्स से सब कुछ मिल रहा है कि हाँ इट इज गोइंग पॉजिटिव, बट स्टिल सर मैं वो चीज को भूल नहीं पा रही हूँ मेरी कि आई एम ब्लॉक्ड. सब कुछ करने के बाद भी एवरीथिंग आई एम डूइंग पॉजिटिव, मैं अपने आप को खुश रख रही हूँ एवरीथिंग, बट वो पता नहीं, और मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि वो मुझे इम्पैक्ट ना करे और नेगेटिव मेरे रिजल्ट्स ना हो जाए. तो हाउ टू गेट रिड ऑफ दैट?
So look, it is just a time gap which has to be taken care of. Assuming before you started a relationship, you didn't have each other's number, right?
Yes sir.
तब भी आपको डीपी नहीं दिखती होगी, तब भी कांटेक्ट नहीं होता होगा. So now you have the number and you're not able to talk. It's just a this is just a perception that you have in your mind now, right?
Yes sir.
So at least first of all, be grateful that okay, you got to know a person and you were in a relationship, but that glad that you're aware that you were negative. And then you should start affirming and develop that self that, okay, there's something which needs to change inside you. If
Yes,
you were
sir.
negative, you were toxic or something, then work on yourself, because you will have, otherwise you will have that guilt. So first of all, forgive yourself for the mistakes you have made. It's okay. I have made mistake. Diksha have made mistake. Another 72,000 or everybody in this world makes mistake. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
forgive yourself and then move forward that, okay, if things go well, I am working on myself so that same things will not get repeated. And the temporary blockage which is there, it is not there to be on a permanent basis. It is not going to be. If it has divine guidance, you will get through your relationship. So work on your relationship first of all.
Okay, sir.
Just to
Hi, sir.
add on this one second, I just recalled one incident few days back. I was checking something on WhatsApp and I saw his number and I was like, Gagan, have you blocked me? I cannot see your DP. And he was like, no, I was about to change it, then I forgot, and now I'm about to change it. I was like, okay, fine. I thought you blocked me.
Yeah.
So this can also happen. Maybe he has removed his picture or your number.
No. Yes, ma'am. Actually, we had a fight and everything. That was because of my negativity and toxicity only. He said you're becoming very toxic and everything.
Yes, you know that is good. But now talk about how you can improve this, as Gagan said. Okay.
That's right.
Okay, ma'am. I have to work on myself only.
Absolutely. Become your better version, and the world will want to contact with you. That you will not have time to respond to people. Okay, and we'll take now last question. We are well on
Thank you,
time.
sir. Thank
I
you,
have
ma'am.
a question. Hello.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Devi Priya. I live in Kolkata. So I wanted to know more about the grounding part of the technique. So could you please tell me more on how to do the grounding thing and how does it actually help in the manifestation process?
Okay, I'll tell you the details, but we'll send the
Thank you.
material tomorrow in the group itself, in the WhatsApp group.
आप पहन के दिखाओ.
Okay, if you're not part of that group, we'll share it
आप
there.
पहन के दिखा लो. आ जाएगा. Free size है.
Can rest of us please mute ourselves?
पजामा और टॉप ही है. पहनना.
Yes. Okay. Muted participant.
Rashi, you can mute yourself.
Rashi, you can mute yourself. Okay. So, grounding, how it helps you in manifestation is that what do we do? When, for example, when you get a new plant to your home, okay, where is it rooted? It's rooted in a fresh soil, okay, which is not too wet, which is not too dry, so that seed can develop there. Okay, so similarly, grounding helps you because you need to cleanse your mind. You need to get your subconscious mind clear of all those negative beliefs, which is because of your overthinking, because the problems are either in the past or anxious about the future. In present moment, all of us does not have any problem. अगर हम देखें, है ना, we are worried about ये कैसे होगा, ये मेरे साथ लाइफ में ऐसा क्यों हो गया. Grounding gets you in the present moment. It gets you to realize the current value of your life, where you are right now, by assessing your whole life in the present moment. Okay, so when that's as they say, when you value the life more when you see a blind person, then you feel grateful. Oh, thank God, I can see the world. And we do not have to get those by just looking at such examples. So that's the reason grounding on a regular basis will help you get connected with your true self.
So this can be done with the gratitude, right? Like that is the last part.
Yes.
First, we can ground, focus on the present, that this is where I am and this is how I am going to take things, and then thank the universe for what I have. Right?
Absolutely. For example, I have this crystal ball, okay? Or you buy anything for your house, okay? हम खरीद के तो बड़े excitement से लाते हैं, right? But then it is there in your house somewhere. You don't look at it. So that's the reason when we say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 grounding exercise, you look at 5 things which are around you. Then you realize, okay, why did I buy this? How is it beautifying my home? Or how is this giving me energy to my home? So otherwise, we're so busy, we are so running, we don't look at things around us which are present, for which we have spent money or given energy. That's the reason grounding is important, to take a pause.
Okay. Thank you so much for the...
All right. Thank you, everyone. I'm sorry, we are just on time now. You can ask questions in the group. I will open up the group for conversation on WhatsApp. You can ask me and Diksha questions there. And then tomorrow, we're gonna gather up again. And of course, we will keep half an hour tomorrow for questions and answers.
Yeah.
Okay, so that we are able to answer. But yes, as you go away, make an activity for yourself, find out your limiting belief, and write down what can be your alternative to your limiting beliefs. I will share that in the group as an example, so that you can utilize that. Okay, and we are right on time, but thank you so much. It is great interacting with all of it. Is one of our manifestation coming to Diksha.
Correct. Right. So as Gagan said, you have to do the activity which he just gave to you, because that will create momentum for tomorrow. Tomorrow it's all about techniques, but as we were saying in the beginning, that techniques are just add-ons. The things we discussed today are going to create a foundation for all of you to achieve your dreams. So I will request you all, and we will request you all to join tomorrow and spare out some time to learn these techniques, because these techniques will help you in achieving your dream in a better way.
Yeah, and also we're gonna have a lot of surprises tomorrow, and because we're going to launch a Great Indian Coaching Festival, and we'll share those details tomorrow, because for that you have to be here, and a lot of freebies and discounted things which are going to happen with you, and we might have a couple of guest speakers also who might just want to interact with you. So come back tomorrow, and we'll see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much on behalf of me and Diksha.
Thank you, everyone. Have an awesome weekend ahead. Bye.
Thank you.
Wish you the same too.
Thank you, guys.